Alright, New York Dan here for Ben's Products channel, and I'm actually doing something related to Ben's products today, Mercedes. Let's take a look at the 300 SD that I bought last night in the dark of night. I kind of bought this sight unseen. I've never bought a car like this before because I bought it looking at it on WhatsApp, and then I agreed to buy it and the guy delivered it to my house. So let's see what this looks like. I'm going to flip my screen and do a little film. The paint, I noticed even last night there's something up with this paint. It's I couldn't quite tell, but it's not like it's definitely a respray. It's not like a factory finish for sure. The good part is though that the paint is white. I think that's dirt. No, that's actually a scrape. Okay, in the light of day, I'm finding a few things out here. It's not all bad, but there is some rust here. Is it a big deal? I don't think so. I think I can fix it. This whole fender was probably replaced because it has this lower facade from a newer model with that gap in it. You see that? Now what I'm going to do, I got big plans for this car. I'm going to actually fill that in and repaint this stuff. I'm going to repaint a lot of stuff on here, the whole car probably by the time I'm done. I got AMG wheels on here, and I didn't do that badly because the AMG wheels are worth over $1,000 to get the rims like that. And I know they're not bent because I drove the car and it works. It doesn't shake or have any vibration. Yes, there's always a risk buying those AMG wheels that you're going to get ones that are bent. And you won't be able to get them to balance that well. Okay, these things here I really like. I would have added these on to this car. I love those things. A matter of fact, right on my van here, you can see that I have the same kind of visors. Okay, so we're not doing that badly. This stuff, this always goes a little faded. Now I was looking last night on the internet and I see there's some kind of a kit that gives you brand new ones of these if you want. Almost everything for this car you can like find online. It's really a popular aftermarket item or aftermarket car because a lot of people are into the especially the 600 version. Now what I'm going to do is turn this into a 600 AMG version. I saw this stuff online. I can get the badging for it and everything to make this into a 600 AMG. Okay, over here you can see it's an original 300 SD, but the diesel logo is missing. That's because this thing's been repainted, and all this stuff here, like you see how this is perfect, this Benz thing. I think it's a replacement, and in order to repaint the car you got to pop that out from the back probably. I don't know if it has holes in it or pop it off. You probably break it trying to get it off. These numbers glue on, so I can easily change this into a actually, if I was really cheap about it, I could just pry off the 3 and put a 6 there and take off the D. But the problem is, you see, if I need to repaint the car, when I get to this is all coming up in future videos, projects to work on. When I get to that, I'm going to have to take those numbers off anyway, because in order to repaint it and have it look good, you got to take those off. They're probably going to get damaged. I'll probably just buy brand new logos for the back. And since this guy started me off with these AMG wheels here, and they actually say AMG right on there, these aren't some kind of aftermarket crap. I'm going to refinish these wheels too. I know a good way to make these look brand new. The back tires on this car are freaking massive. They are as wide as like some kind of a race car. This is nuts. They're a lot wider than my Mustang. And these are 18-inch rims I have on this car. That kind of just happened by luck and coincidence. So I was looking at the other one. The blue Benz I looked at. It had a nice style rim, but it wasn't an AMG wheel. And they weren't that big. The other thing I lucked out on with this car, the guy gave me a bunch of stuff. He put these on. These are for the 95, and these are OEM type. I think they're genuine or aftermarket, but they're like the original equipment version. Now, this is what I can't believe on this car. The headlights are in great shape. You see how clear they are? And I don't know if they might be acrylic. They almost feel like glass, but I can tell these are the real deal because I saw it somewhere. Oh yeah, down here they say Bosch. So these aren't like, you know, aftermarket knockoffs that are cheaply made. Those are real headlights that would have been on this car. And I can't believe that these would be original because they're in too good a shape for a car with this many miles on it. That's actually a bubble in the casting. It's not even a chip. There's just about nothing with these lenses. I haven't even cleaned them. I can polish them up. But this stuff's in top condition. This stuff here is great. It all is perfect. I think because this may in fact be polished stainless steel instead of chrome. The grill's in decent shape, but I think I'm gonna upgrade the grill. This hood ornament looks brand new. I think the guy may have replaced it. This is like completely like spotless. Usually the chrome goes bad with a car this old. So I cannot complain about that stuff. The paint job though, yeah, this has been resprayed. I just hope that they didn't use like a rattle can or something. I hope the kind of paint, I'm gonna have to do a test spot. But I hope that the paint that I put on here, like I do my own custom paint job, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And you guys are going to cringe, but I actually use Rust-Oleum. And that's right, I get my paint at Home Depot. This, and believe me, the paint job I did with Rust-Oleum on my Mustang looks better than this paint job. Now, I just hope the paint doesn't lift, because over here, something's going on here. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but no, it definitely shows up on the camera. I'm seeing it on the little view screen here. Something happened here. Looks like someone may have touched this up with a rattle can. There may have been a chemical reaction with the paint lifted. Now, I don't want that to happen with the Rust-Oleum. I gotta test this. But the good part is I do it a certain way with Rust-Oleum. Later on I'm gonna make a video when I actually do this. And I do it, I'm an expert at it, where I know how to mix it up so that the paint wouldn't lift and it flows evenly and it comes out amazingly well. Subscribe to my channel and you'll see when I finally do it. You'll see the secrets to how I do a Rust-Oleum paint job on the car. And part of it is, you're gonna cringe, I use a roller to do it. That's right, I don't even use a spray gun. I use a roller and it comes out diamond. And after it dries, after it sets up for like a good month or so, then I buff it. You won't believe how good that comes out. Throw on a coat of wax. Man, you would not, nobody can believe when I tell them that I painted the car and I did it with the Rust-Oleum the way I did it with a roller. Nobody believes me. They think I've been drinking, or that I'm bullcrapping them. But this paint job's much worse quality than what I do when I do it, that's for sure. Look at the top of that. I'm not complaining though, because I like the white and it's going to be easy to do a paint job on here. This one has a steel sunroof. It's not glass. My old W140 had a glass roof. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The glass roof has like a cover that slides back, right? And it has some vents in the cover in the interior, so you can pull the shade over the glass. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. You can keep that crap. My old one had that, and what happens is the heat comes in from the glass and it's right above your head, so the roof above your head gets really hot. This is going to stay super cold with the white. And yeah, I'm going to show you the interior of this thing. Well, I'll do a video of that, but first, oh yeah, there is some damage here. But this stuff, I figured out, this is all aftermarket lighting, right? This stuff is dirt cheap. I can get a whole set of this for 96 bucks with both freaking tail lights and this bottom reflector type thing. The whole damn set. Now, this car here, because it's a 93, it has a sharp bend here, and these lights are for a newer model. Well, the only difference is the trunk. And underneath here, it's got plenty of room under here. It rounds off. All I'm going to do is, when I put on a new set of lights, I'm going to take a metal blade on my saber saw, jigsaw, so to speak. I'm going to carefully mark it out, and I'm going to round the corner and cut that off, sand it down and reseal it, because you can see what they did. They put it on with these rounded lights, and then when they closed the trunk, it cracked the light, because these are for a 97 or newer, or 90, I forget what year. I was looking at these on Craig's on eBay last night. These are for a newer car. The later W140s, before they stopped making them. Yeah, these are the perfect lenses to get to. I love these. The smoked clear with the red. And then up here, I think it has orange bulbs in there. It's not bad, man. This will do for now. But yeah, is there rust on this car? There's a few spots, like right here. I'm going to have to really treat that. And I think I got it in time, where there's a little bit of rust here and there. But I got it in time. If I sand that down and like right here, this isn't bad. I mean, my white car has this kind of crap going on in places, but if you sand this down, you Rust-Oleum it, I got it in time. And of course, this thing's always filled with dirt back here. That's a rust trap right there. I gotta clean that out and put a good cover on this thing. I have a garage for it. I just gotta clean the garage out. I'm gonna definitely try to keep this in a garage when I'm not using it. The problem is the car is so damn big. You need a really big garage for it. I don't even know if it can fit in my garage here. The Mustang barely fits in here. So if I have it over here, I can just throw a cover on it when I'm not using it here. But then I can park it in my garage, which is at another location. I think I got a big garage that's long enough and wide enough to fit it. Just wide enough to fit it. And the garage I have has the door has a short roof on it. Okay, it's not a super tall garage. I'm lucky this isn't an SUV. This will definitely fit in that garage. It's tall enough. It might go up to here, the garage there. These doors are super tall. They're like oversized. But it will fit. Now, here's some of the cool stuff I got with the car. The guy gave me an extra grill. This may have been the original grill. Made in Germany. Yeah, this thing is an original Mercedes grill. Okay, that's not bad at all. Yeah, this thing here, this thing's garbage. That's scrap metal. It gets all pitted. This is why I only buy stainless steel. If you tell me you got a accessories for the car, right? I'm like, the first thing I ask, are they stainless? If they're not stainless, they're junk. I don't even want to waste my money on it, man. Because this is the kind of junk that happens. This is going right here. And this is just junk that I have to recycle. Take to the scrap metal dealer. He'll give me like 1 penny for it. And, okay, a few extras. I got this, monkey wrench or whatever, a lug wrench bar. Just seeing what's in here. I looked at it last night, but I was half, it was a long day. I don't know what this goes to. I don't know I don't think that's anything to do with the car, to be honest with you. He put in a new roller. That I saw. There's some kind of a roller. There's 2 parts. He had, yeah, that's like an idler roller, which is good to replace because the bearing probably was going bad. This thing's some kind of a little pillow. Oh shoot, look at this. That's not good. This is like some kind of beads. It might have come out of this pillow. I don't know how it's coming out. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the stuffing of that pillow. Okay, this looks like an old fuel cap. Look at the disintegration on that, man. Holy crap. Okay. Guess what? He gave me this thing. I'm surprised he let me have this. I'm really surprised he let me have this thing. I don't know why. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe it doesn't work. But yeah, 12. I didn't even know you could buy that. It's an impact wrench for a 12-volt lighter. Okay, guess what else I got? These I love. They're smoked lenses for the front. Now I don't think he liked them because he said they're not like Benz. They're, these things are like third party, like aftermarket. But I'll tell you what, I really like with the white paint. See, the thing I like is when you have a white car, the smoke lens against the white, that really looks nice, man. That's cool. Okay, he also gave me, it came with this aftermarket radio, which I'm not sure if it even fully works. I don't think it costs much. I think I saw it on Amazon for like $120, something like that, and it has a camera. And he said you could hook the camera up, and it looks like something happened with the power line to it. But still, that's not bad. I mean, I can't complain. $100 radio with the car, Here's some kind of a lighter plug. I don't think that's for the camera, though. This thing here is part of the original Mercedes. It could be an amplifier, I'm thinking. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, this junk here, yep. They saved it, okay. Do I need it? I don't know. Probably not, but okay, what else do we have in here? All kinds of good stuff. I don't know what these go to. That doesn't look like anything for Mercedes. Okay, what I did get though, check this out. Look at this stuff, man. This is brand damn new. This stuff's brand new, man. I don't understand. The one on there is perfect. I don't know why he has all these extras. I don't know what this thing is. I don't think LED flashlight. No, that's not part of the car. Here's a battery cover. This might have been from the battery that's in here. Oh yeah, there's the negative side. And I found some papers that give me some clues about this car too. Let's see what this one is here. Oops, sorry for the camera action here. Northside Imports, okay. Oh, gas cap. He paid $8 for a new gas cap. Yes, and the new gas cap is already rusting. Because I looked at that last night. Now this is kind of cool. This thing is simple. You push this in, it opens, right? Check this out though. Look at this damn thing, man. What's causing that? Moisture or something. I better like clean the crap out of this and put like oil on this gas cap thing. I mean, the filler itself, this looks to be in good condition. I don't see like, I'm looking in here with my eyes. It looks brand new. It looks fine. It's just the stupid cap for whatever reason. This is exactly like my 123 Benz. Exactly like it. As complicated as this car is, a lot of it is real simple. It's not bad. Like there's no, well, you can lock that cap, but a lot of cheap cars have like a lever inside the car to release it, and it's got a cable that you pull it and it like pops it out, and then I've seen them broken where they don't like latch in. That's a simple idea. It's spring loaded. There's no cable to like latch it. There's a vacuum lock on it, but you don't even need to lock it. Yeah, so okay, now the door locks don't work right. This thing I've worked on this before in my other car, my last 140, I had to do this. Now I don't know if this is a spare unit that he gave me. Hopefully it's not the unit out of this car, because it looks like someone cut the damn vacuum lines. This might be for the hood ornament. Yeah, so I got a full spare tire in here. I mean, this is really, I really got a lot of stuff. The battery in here, which is back in the back of the car here. But check this out. That battery under here looks like it's brand new, man. The terminals, let's see how this works here. Oh, this lifts out. Okay, check this out. That's cool. It grounds right down here. There's no long ground wire. But yeah, the terminals look clean. I mean, there's your positive terminal. Everstart, it's sold at Walmart. It looks clean. There's no leakage. Down here looks good. Yeah, there may be a little dust down there from like where I see where the battery may have moved around a bit. And it looks like the thing holding it down may be missing, but I don't know if it's been working. Oh, 7/21 it says to date. Battery's 1 year old. I mean, not bad, not bad. Now the one thing I wanted to show, which I took a quick look at last night, we can see it in the daylight today. Okay. Yeah, the bumper has a little bit of damage. Okay, this part here, I thought there was body damage. I almost didn't want to buy the car because of this. You see the bumper down here? They bent. It looks like the bumper is bent in. I'm like, what the hell is that? It looks ghetto. I'm going to show you from further back. This is the problem right here. Look at this ghetto crap. You see that? How that bumper looks like crap because it's all bent in at that spot? Well, you saw last night, the guy actually took a wire and he pulled the bumper up to put on these ridiculous exhaust tips on here. Okay, but look at that, it's bullcrap. But these exhaust tips are actually making exhaust back up, and up here it's all covered with diesel soot. Okay, this is I've never seen anything like this. If you look inside these pipes, the original exhaust is right under there. And you know how it's angled down? Well, most of the damn pipe is blocked off. There's only a little slit here and here. Okay, these are solid underneath here, and it's open in the back. There's a crack around the back. My fingers are actually getting black just touching it. So it pressurizes inside here, and to make matters worse, there is a lip built into the pipe. These have a stainless steel oval. You see that around the end of the pipe? So it's almost completely blocking off the outlet of these exhausts. This is the craziest thing I've seen. I'm glad the guy didn't cut the pipes though, because now I can take these things off and I have the original pipes. And guess what? I looked out last night on auto parts for this exhaust. A lot of cars on here. There's one huge ass muffler here, and then there's another one under here that's like a resonator muffler, right? Let's see, I'm getting a message. Oh, that's just my location. Okay, this huge muffler right here, I saw a parts place head up for $750 just for that muffler. Can you believe that? Now, the other muffler here, a lot of times, you can see right there, and when I work on this car, and I have it up on the ramps, you guys are going to be able to see a lot more, where I put it on jack stands. This muffler here is like the resonator, right? And someone welded up, they customized it a little bit. They welded it, but it's got the original, it's got hangers on it. It's the right part. It's not like an aftermarket square muffler. It has this pipe coming out of here at an angle. Okay, then there's a coupling here. And then there's a straight pipe all the way back to the engine. Okay. Now, let me get up here. What I was saying about this car, here, I'll go on camera myself here. After I get filthy dirty, whoa, filthy dirty here rolling around on my driveway. What I was saying about this car in the last night or whatever, I might have said, that middle muffler, or I think they call it a resonator, it is missing on a lot of these cars. If you find one used, the damn thing's not even on it, because somebody aftermarket, they put an exhaust on it, and it costs too much money to get. A matter of fact, I think on one of the parts sites I was looking at, it said it was discontinued or something. All right, I think on my last 300 SD 140 chassis, I think that was missing, because the car would make a lot of exhaust noise. It sounded like Mustang performance exhaust on, especially when it was under load. Guess what? I don't want to hear that crap. This thing's only a 6-cylinder. Okay, it's not a V8. I want it muffled down as much as possible. That's why I like this double glass, these double glass windows on here. And oh, the other thing is, this car has no catalytic converter or trap oxidizer for this year. That's a huge feature. If you get a Blue Tech Mercedes, I'm trying to find the key. Oh, it's in my pocket. Duh. If you get a Blue Tech Mercedes diesel, I wouldn't even waste money buying that damn thing, because it's full of like emission things. It uses a fluid to process the exhaust. There's a whole bunch of components to make it work, and it's problematic. This one is very simple. that's the cool part about buying an older car. It's grandfathered in. And I'm going to show you now the inside of this Legend here. Okay, as you know, you've seen it on other videos, I have it rolled down, but this car, oh, you can't even see it because of this thing, which is good. This car has a thick double pane window glass, and it was only in this model car, okay? If you buy a newer S-Class, I think from 1990, 2000 or 2001 on, they laminate two pieces of glass together, okay? But they have plastic in between them. It's solid. This thing actually, I believe, has an air gap in between here, just like a house double pane window. This makes it super quiet, and it insulates the heat and the cold from coming into your car. This is one of the only damn cars, it might be in fact the only one with a true double pane window glass on the side. I don't even know if Rolls-Royce has that. I really don't think they do. So yeah, here's the interior, and guess what? The power seats work. Everything works. The only thing, this seat got ripped a little bit. I was showing that, I think, last night. I have a game plan. The problem is this is perforated. I have a game plan. I'm going to get leather, and I'm going to bond it over the bottom here. This is cracking a little. I got to be careful. Oh, this is cracking here. I'm going to bond leather to the seat myself. I'm going to do a video on it and show you how it comes out. Oh yeah, I might even put it over here too. I'm going to get black leather and make it really cool. But yeah, this is a first look at what the thing looks like. The gauges, this stuff doesn't even work. The guy said he put this in like from another car. Who knows what's going on with that? That's something I got to repair. But, you know, it's stuff that I can do. It's not like huge. And the steering wheel is an amazing shape for having like almost 300,000 miles. This thing is like brand new. I can't figure it out. It must have been a lot of highway miles, I'm thinking. The roof, the headliner's fine, and it even has both the mirror things in the back. That one of those was missing on the other car I looked at. And to boot, I like this feature here. I got back headrests on this car, 1993. I don't think my 92 had the rear headrests. I could be mistaken. I don't believe it had that. It's in good shape, and a matter of fact, oh yeah, this one has a little crack right here. The blue one I looked at had cracking on the speaker grill. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully mask this off and paint these speaker grills black, and you wouldn't even notice that. You will not even notice it. The dash is perfect. I like this black. I'm not usually a fan of tan interiors, but guess what? This one I like because it's got a lot of really dark brown. Okay, almost black. Look at all this stuff. It's almost black here, right? And these things are cool too. These open up. So you have a compartment in here. I remember that from my other car. Yeah, so you have a lot of dark trim with the wood, right? What I like is the color of this. This stuff is not like a hideous, like very light tan that's gonna show dirt. This is more of like a, this looks really like, I love the richness of it. It's like a safari kind of color. Like a, look at that color. That's beautiful, man. It's like a nice brownish color. It's not that super light, almost whitish tan color that they have in the newer S-classes. Because the fact of the matter is, if the color is that damn light, here, I'll open the hood. if the color's that light, every freaking speck of dirt is gonna show up. This stuff is good too. It's a darker color tan. It stays clean looking. If this, I've seen these with a light gray interior, they look like crap. Used is what I'm talking about. Yeah, when it was brand new, it might have looked great. Check this gear shift knob out too. That's like nice wood. I think someone put that on. I don't think it came with that. But yeah, if you have it brand new, fine. But like, you see this carpet, I'm gonna actually clean this up. I have a little carpet cleaner machine, it's a cool machine. I'm gonna show you in a detailing video I do. The back seats are perfect. These are perfect back here. Look how clean it is back here, man. Of course, that famous medical kit that no one ever uses. Well, I don't want anyone to have to use it, but it's in there from 1993. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff that needs gluing there, but overall, this thing is in... It doesn't smell bad in here. There's no... I don't think anyone smoked in it anything ridiculous. Most of the lighters look like they haven't even been touched. The guy I bought it from, I think, was a smoker, but hopefully he didn't get to it in time. He didn't smoke a stinky cigarette in here and ruin the car. Yeah, I was thinking that was rust, but this is actually plastic down here. That might be from the... I don't know where that would come from. I'm being like paranoid. Maybe the check strap. It's pretty damn good, and it's an original white car. You can see in the door jambs here, it's always been white. Yeah, that crazy door feature. Look at that. It sucks it right in. The door... I'm surprised that crap still works. I really am. I also got Mercedes-Benz floor mats here. I love those mats. I'll just clean those up with a washer. And they should be good to go. I mean, this thing, for the amount of miles this thing has on it, it's pretty damn good. Very surprised how good I can't get over the steering wheel being that good without a wrap. Usually these older cars have like people put like those steering wheel covers on there. I might get one just to preserve it, but okay, this thing has a little tiny lifter in here. Did I even pull it enough? There it is. This is going to be very hard to do while I film. The deal is, you got to pull this out, and then you got to bear with me. You got to lift the hood by another location, or that thing will just break off. Okay, I got it. You got to lift it by another location. There we go. Now, under the hood, I'm very impressed. The original hood pad is put on, well, probably because they clip it on. It's not just glued. There's various clips holding it. But the hood pad is all there. I want it to run as quiet as possible. The information about it is right here. 3.4 liter, basically 3.5 liter they call this thing. The wipers work. I turned it on. Granted, not all the settings work, but I did get them to actually work. Here's the beast. Decent shape. It's in. There's a few things going on though. There's some oil leakage over by the pump. Over here, this looks a little wet down here. I don't know where exactly that's from. It could be the shutoff valve. I've got to do a little work on here. And this is the vacuum line to the shutoff right there. Now the guy said it used to have a lot more power and something happened. I suspect it's this Alda, it's a compensator. It adjusts the fuel pump based on how much turbo boost you have, the pressure in the intake manifold. I got to take a look at that stuff. It worked okay though. I mean, it's drivable the way it is. It's compared to the Oldsmobile diesel, forget about it. This thing worked great. The Oldsmobile, I took it on a test drive. The guy said, don't go over 65. Said, you don't want to push these engines. Well, this engine, I've had it in my other 300 SD, and I've cruised well over 65 with it, maybe even like 80 something, and it just drifts down the highway without any effort. It gets going. I mean, it might not have rapid acceleration, but once you get it up to speed, you got 6 cylinders turboed. Once you get it up to speed, it keeps going. It goes. And a lot of the good thing is with this, the injectors, I don't see any leakage. It's looking good. It's looking good. We got the coolant there. The coolant looks good. I looked at that last night. The oil is down though. It needs some oil added to it. Wow, that's weird. There's a little bit of oil here, and I just cleaned that out last night. One of my cars, I had a 190, I think. It had like a little indentation here, so the oil would actually drain out of around where the cap is, the recessed cap. They're kind of silly though, the way they make this stuff. Like, why not just raise the cap up instead of recessing it like that? So then, if there's leakage, you can just wipe it out. Wipe it off around the cap with a rag. So yeah, it looks like there's new parts, by the way. This piston here for the